Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and dreamers of all ages, welcome to the Disney Countdown Show.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Disney Countdown Show. My name is Megan, also known as the Magical Millennial, and joining me today is my wonderful host from the other coast, the Dapper Danielle. How are you, Danielle?
I am still recovering post-Dapper Day, but we are making it, and or at least faking it until we make it. And so many things going on, Megan. Like
so many things.
Like, I don't know. I can't even think of them right now because I'm so exhausted. But I'm happy to be here with you, and I'm excited for our topic of conversation today too.
Me too. This countdown is going to be so much fun. We're starting a new one, everybody, and we are counting down our top 10 Disney character costumes. And this is specifically from the parks. We are talking about their wardrobe, some of their iconic outfits, maybe from holidays. Anything our heart desires from our wonderful characters in the parks. And I can't wait to chat about this because I feel like there's quite a few of them. And I know we both have different styles, so
there's such a broad range also, and there's a lot of discontinued costumes. Or this can also just be like, maybe we don't like the costume of a character in the movie. Like, For example, now this one does not make my list, but out of the princess characters, Ariel, right? Like,
yes.
I don't mind her in her seashell form. I think it's really cute. I'm glad we don't have a pink dress version of her because I really love the design and the bubbliness of her like seafoam green dress that we see her in the parks, because that is a park exclusive dress, and I think it's beautiful.
Yes.
So maybe it's like, okay, maybe you like that, or maybe you like the OG version of Jasmine's costume more instead. So there's a lot of debate in this. And nobody's wrong. I mean, there's no wrong
nobody's
answer
wrong.
for this.
Again, we both have all different subjective styles, so this is going to be a little bit more opinion based, and I love that. I'm excited to see what the crossover is, if we have any. You know?
I do fear that maybe some of these might be very niche, and I'm gonna either have to pull up photo references for our producer Chris and producer Danny to let them know, hey, this is the costume I'm talking about, so we can put photo references with some of these. But
I love that.
Yeah, it'll be good.
I love that. All right, I'm so looking forward to it. It's going to be a good, grand old time. But of course, if you haven't been following us on the socials, we are posting there daily. We got lots of stuff from the show, from ourselves. We are at Disney Countdown Show on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. So go ahead and give us a follow over there. We're so grateful for those who have been following us. I think we just are we almost to 14K on Instagram? Well, thank you for doing that. I think so. Hang on. Let's see. We're gonna get our little update right now. Hold on.
I like your whole
13.6. Thank you.
We're so close. So maybe by the time this episode airs, maybe we'll be at 14K.
Woo! We appreciate you following. So thank you for following us over there. And we also, of course, we have our episodes that air on YouTube, and we are youtube.com/Countdown Network. Hello, YouTube fam that watches over there. Fam. And then our personal socials, which we do post daily at the Magical Millennial _ and then at the Dapper Danielle. I love that we both have those.
All the things. And y'all make sure you are also going ahead and rating and reviewing us. And y'all have been doing a fantastic job of that. I'm just
really good.
In the past couple episodes, we were talking about how we're still trying to get through some of these reviews that y'all have been sending in. And again, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We really, really appreciate it. And those reviews and those stars and wherever you're commenting and posting at, those are helping other people discover the show and finding our little corner of the internet. And we really appreciate it. So you're doing the stars over on Spotify, and then you DM us or email us your reviews. And then Apple is where you can do the stars, but then also do the whole typing thing. Y'all know the drill by this point. So we do have a couple that we need to get through. Megan, do you want to read off this first one for us?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I would love to. So our first, let's see, we got, this one is from Dana. on Instagram. Dana says, love your podcasts. Binge listened and watched while working. Made my day so much better. Just joined the Patreon. Hope to see you virtually soon. I will be at Disney World in June. We'll be looking for you. Thank you for all things Disney. I am 60, but lived in Florida when Disney World opened when I was 8. And I remember when they used to have the E&D tickets. I am so excited for Disney. It has been 10 years since I was there last, but love all the solo trip tips. So that is a goal. Keep giving us all the magic.
And Dana's in our live chat right now.
Dana, hello. Dana's one of our wonderful Patreons. Thank you, Dana. That was very nice.
She said, loved your ears post. Love seeing all the ears.
Oh,
the one that you did of like all the little your I mean, girl, I think that was only maybe 1/5 of your collection that you have.
I think so. I missed a few. I missed a few. I realized that. Oops. But thank you, Dana. Appreciate it.
Well, this next one is from Amelia over on Instagram, and it says, thank you for making the emotional music countdown. Someone's Waiting for You was the song we sang to our daughter during her NICU stay for 32 days. It brought me back in the best way. Oh.
Yay! Oh,
see, I'm like, I love the emotional songs episode. I'm really glad that we did it, and so many of y'all really connected with those episodes. But I was a little too emotionally distraught after those episodes, so I'm glad we're moving on to some fun things like costumes right now.
That was yeah, some fun things. That's right. That was a very emotional countdown. It definitely made me think about some sad songs and it made me feel all the things.
All the things.
But yay, glad to hear it. Thanks, Amelia. All right, this next one is from Michaela on Instagram. Michaela says, I've been a long time TikTok follower of both Megan and Danielle, but had no idea you had a podcast until Megan was on For Your Amusement, another podcast I listen to. We love those guys over there. Shout out to Byron and Ryan. And since then, I've been listening to the podcast nonstop at work. I love it so much. I hope to run into one of you on one of my next trips, as I'm a pass holder on both coasts. Michaela! Oh my gosh! Yay! Well, yes, we have a podcast. Thank you so much for listening. And happy that I was able to be on For Your Amusement. Those guys are so fun. And yes, indeed, we did make, for those who haven't listened yet, spoiler alert, Mater's Junkyard Jamboree was, in fact, a quality attraction that we were able to vote in and swear into
y'all did a social media clip of that, right?
We did, yeah.
It was good. I watched. That was good.
Thanks. Thank you. It's one of my pride and joys is that Mater's is a top tier attraction. So
I mean, I think it is personally.
Thank you. I see. I knew it would be. So yeah. But anyway. Thank you, Michaela. Appreciate it.
We have another one over here from Instagram, and this is going to be from Sarah, and it says, I just listened to Monday's episode, and since someone said they don't like the games, I need to add that I love the games. And that was in all caps. That was very aggressive. They're actually one of my favorite parts, and I am sad when there isn't a game. Chris adds so much to the show. Please keep the games, Sarah. And producer Chris has just popped onto the screen. Chris, I'm so sorry. We don't have time for a game today. I love that we're saying this review, but we don't have time for a game.
Are you joking? The people want game. It's fine. It's fine.
Well, next week, you need to prepare like a really good one for our next episode.
Mm-hmm. You know what I was thinking? We the game that we got such classic lines like Jiminy Cicada. Oh, I think maybe next season I'll see if I can whip it up another one of those so we can have some more fun. But that's a little teaser for next season, I suppose.
Oh, yes. See, but when you do those, you usually reach out to the Patreon family through the Patreon pages, and then they have to vote for that because it's like it's Mad Lib, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll get some more information out to the people when it gets a little closer.
Yep.
Yes.
So our wonderful Patreon does help us out with the games. Also, the we had the Taboo. No, not Taboo. Excuse me. We had the Disney feud, Disney Duel, Disney Duel.
Yeah.
That was a big one. The Patreon helps us out with that. So if you want to be a part of that, we do have a Patreon. We have the link in our episode notes, and it is just simply a blast over there. We have our our chat right now who are virtually watching us record this live. Hello, everybody over here. And we have some new Patreon members as well. So welcome to Christina, Angela, Tara, and Tessa. Thank you so much for being here.
They sound like a 90s girl band punk group, and I love that so much.
I love that. Absolutely.
Right? Am I wrong?
No,
Christina,
it's great.
Angela, Tara, and Tessa.
Yep.
Tessa's the drummer. Anyway, moving on.
I think I agree with that. I kind of like the vibe there. Yes. So we just had our April virtual hang with our Patreons. It was kind of like an unofficial virtual party. We played some games, had some prizes. We do our virtual hangs every month.
Prizes shipped out from my place. I have a whole stack of stuff. That
I
need
know.
to
I'm
make
headed.
sure I get
I'm headed
shipped
out today. Yep, I'm headed out today to the post office.
You're
it's gonna happen.
way more on top of it than I am. Don't worry, y'all. You will be getting your goodies in the mail. I will be sending them out.
You will get it. We had some really fun prizes this time around. It was really cool. And then of course we have, birthday messages that we do. We got giveaways every month. It's a lot of fun over there. So if you're interested, and of course you get access to all the bonus stuff that we do, like kind of a paid subscriber, but with the added goodies, added materials, and added family, really. We'll become one big happy family. So the link is in our episode notes. You can also search us, Disney Countdown, on patreon.com. So thank you to all our patrons for being here. We love you.
Exactly. Oh, goodness. Now, Megan, we kind of talked about this in our bonus episode, or we touched on it a little bit, but just catching up for a second.
Yeah, yes.
I know it's not Disney related, but you enjoyed yourself at Universal Fan Fest.
That I did. It was an absolute blast. And they kind of crushed it with the After Hours event, you guys. I'm not going to lie. I've been seeing other posts of like diehard Disney fans being like, "Oh, this was actually really well done." I was like, "Yeah, I know."
Oh, we got it.
74
Let's give it to Universal at this point. Yeah, you were saying it was $74.
$74 for that one night. I believe later in the event it goes up to $84. Oh my gosh, $84. Whoa.
$84.
For a 7-hour after hours event where you get multiple immersive experiences, meet and greets that don't normally happen, obviously with Glinda, Elphaba, characters from One Piece, all these fandoms that are, very popular. And then the entire Back to the Future immersive experience, I cannot even tell you how cool that was. Getting, bullied by Biff was amazing. You have the new Harry Potter projection show, all these different themed foods. It was truly well done. And not to mention, the entire theme park is open. All the rides are open, including it's Super Nintendo World. Because sometimes that, it's newer, so it closes. But no, it's all open. So you're basically getting an entire park day with all of these bonuses, and it was $74. I literally was like, I feel like we're robbing Universal or something. Like, what is happening?
But then it's lower capacity because either everybody's going and doing the entertainment stuff. So most of the rides were a walk-on.
Oh, absolutely. There was barely anyone in the lines. Correct.
That's crazy.
And they might have limited capacity on the first night just to get a feel for how it was going to be, but like it was a walk-on for everything. Like you walked onto the tram for Back to the Future. The Dungeons and Dragons experience there was no one there. It is really, really well done. And I mean, all the actors who are playing these roles are so spot on. I mean, when you heard the Marty's voice, it's like, oh my God, that's Michael J. Fox or Doc or and oh my God, the Glinda and Elphaba. Oh my goodness, they were fantastic. It was just so well done. I mean, that's Hollywood for you. We have the actors out here, but
you do have the actors, and
yes.
I like it. We were debating. It's like, okay, what's Disney gonna do? Like, what's the call and response? Like,
because more will come out. There were only 2 nights that currently, since as we're recording this episode, it's been only 2 nights. I think there's going to be a couple more when this episode airs. But I'm like, what is the response here? Because we have Pride Night coming up for Disneyland, and then Oogie Boogie. So I'm thinking we got to have something extra for Oogie Boogie this year. And listen, Disney plans far enough ahead where I don't think they could add anything at this point, but we got to have something new this year.
But it can't be that far ahead. Like right now is in the panic mode where if Disney's like, hey, we're going to throw money at this and we're going to like do this and add this little add-on, this little fluff extra. Maybe not like a full show or a change of like a fireworks show or anything like that. But like the small entertainment details is what made FanFest so fabulous. How can you add those small character entertainment details and bring them in to a Disney after hours event to make people feel like they're getting their money's worth when it's double the price?
Exactly. And that's one of the main things is also the cost of it, because y'all, Star Wars night was $169 this year, and I'm like, and for 4 hours and for fewer bits of entertainment, I was like, oh my gosh, it's really making me rethink next year. It's gonna take some super convincing to go next year. So after seeing FanFest nights and what they could do, I'm like, Disney, we need to rethink what's happening here, because I've seen what this theme park can do. Y'all need to step it up. I love you, Disney, but we got to talk about those after hours events.
Well, the tickets haven't been released yet at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and Very Merry, correct, right?
Mm-hmm.
No,
yeah.
So it's like, okay, it's balls in your court, Mouse Boy. Like, let's decide. Let's get on to go.
Yep, and with Epic Universe and all that, let's see what's next for Disney.
Right.
We'll see. We do know, and we talked about this too, is that construction is beginning for Avengers Campus and the Avengers Campus expansion very soon, which is why they are taking away the Run Disney races once again.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so just 2.5 years, and they're out again.
They are.
It was fun
while
while it lasted.
Construction happening in Disney World right now. Disney World peeps, I was on the monorail the other day and I was looking out over the waterway and I'm like, oh my goodness, the hotel. We finally have lift. We see structure happening of the new hotel over there by Fort Wilderness Campground and Wilderness Lodge, where River Country used to be. I keep forgetting the name of the hotel. Is it Reflections or something like that? Or they changed the name again, whatever it was over there. But we can see the second story being built right now. And I was so excited about that. I was like, oh my goodness, it's going vertical. This is amazing. And the other big thing is that there is the mound. And many of you Magic Kingdom people will know what the mound is. That is the pile of dirt that was in the very center of the parking lot for the Richard Petty driving experience when that was taken away years ago. And it's just been sitting there. Like trees were growing out of this mound of dirt. Well, the dirt has moved as of 2 weeks ago now, and it is down to nothing. And I think they're moving all that dirt over to the back of property where Villains Land is going to be going. I think they're starting the process of filling in some of the wetland area. They're using the dirt that's just sitting right there, and there is going to be some other construction happening there in the middle. I think it's for the parking lot. So there's a lot of things happening back over there. We'll see what happens.
We will see. We'll see. But all very exciting. And that's. I don't know, y'all. I know things are in the works. I know things are coming. But yeah, I
want it now.
It's open there.
I want it now. I'm impatient. I want it now.
I want it now. Oh man. But Danielle, we also need to catch up on Dapper Day and how that went over there, because both of your outfits were incredible as they are per usual. But how was it? How was everything?
It was hot.
It was it's getting hot over there.
Right. Luckily we didn't have, the humidity has not pulled in yet. The humidity is arriving later this week here in Florida. Like, we are officially out of our spring. We are in our summer now. And on Magic Kingdom Day, it wasn't that, it was just the sun was very aggressive. During the 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock hour, there was no cloud cover. That sun was beating down, and I could have sworn I was burning up and getting a sunburn. But actually, my little lotion sunscreen did very well, and I did not turn a bright, crispy pink. I did see people the next day that they did not wear sunscreen, and they did look like a lobster the next day. And I'm no. I felt that on my skin. I can't believe you didn't either. And so it was good. I did fine. I was very good in my layers this year. I didn't wear multiple layers Like the year before, I had on like the skirt layer, a t-shirt, and the vest with the oversized giant hat. That was a little much, and I had to stay in a lot of indoor locations because that was so hot. This year, it was just the simple dress. It was very breathable. It was short sleeves for Magic Kingdom Day, and then even for Epcot Day with my 60s groovy aesthetic with my feathers and my big sleeves and everything like that. Everybody's like, how are you wearing long sleeves? And I'm like, this is just a normal dress from Ross, y'all. I bought that dress for $10.99, okay? And then I sewed the feathers onto it. It is a very lightweight dress, and it blowed very nicely. I felt very like I didn't feel constricted or anything in it. I was very happy with my outfits this year. And I think the biggest, heaviest thing on me this year was my hair.
Your hair looks so good. Oh my gosh.
You.
Fantastic.
I bought those hair extension clips to be able to make my faux glowing hair last year because I didn't want my real hair to be caught up in the wires and everything like that from the holiday look. So I used that to make my hair super long for my 60s aesthetic. And there was a couple times where Mom kept looking over and she's like, I keep forgetting that that's not your real hair because it matched so well. It looked so good.
Oh, that's so awesome. Oh, Dapper Mom, we love you.
Yeah, it was great to have Mom and Dad in town too. Daddy was so cool. Funny. He was acting as kind of like my security guard in a weird way because we saw Tiki Land Day, right? Did you all see the videos of this? And one of the Tiki artists did a meet and greet for like if signing stuff and handing out art prints over at Hungry Bear, and the line wrapped down the ramp all the way down towards the bathrooms, and Disney security came out and yelled at him and is like, dude, you cannot sign autographs. You are not allowed to do this in Disney World property, which is true. You are not allowed to do that. I mean,
that is true. Yeah.
So that's where even for me on Dapper Day, when I see so many people, unless I am off to the side and I am blending in with the crowd, if I do have a little bit of a queue, I was pushing it last year with this a couple of times. And people are waiting so patiently to come up and see me and chat with me because it's true. If you get me in one spot for a second, like that's the chance to be able to take photos with me during Dapper Day. And so Mom and Dad were kind of the ones helping me and was very like we were keeping an eye out, and we know Disney security passed by a couple times, and I made direct eye contact with one of the leaders, and I'm like, please don't say anything. Please don't say anything. And they were just like, they did the head nod, the little head nod. And then they kept walking. And I was just like, oh, okay, thank goodness. But Dad's also was keeping an eye out. And he's like, okay, Danielle, you have to keep moving. So let's take these photos, move to the next spot, take these photos, move to the next spot. So it was good. So thank y'all for bearing with us and understanding as I had to keep on the move, especially over in Epcot. That was a lot.
Yes, I'm sure. We love seeing the Dapper Danielle on Dapper Day. But she does have to walk at some point.
I do have to walk because I don't want security to yell at me. That's really what it is.
Like,
because if security yells at me, I'll be very sad.
Yeah. Not a good time when Disney security, yells at you. Exactly. Or just needs to interfere.
Oh, gosh, yes.
Oh, man. Well, Danielle, I'm so glad to hear that Dapper Day was a great success. Again, you looked fabulous. I know that you have a lot of exciting things going on, but at least you could have maybe a couple hours of some R&R and some self-care time in the next week. She says no.
I gotta because we have the book release happening.
I know.
I've just promoted
signings coming up.
The first signing.
I know. So exciting. Y'all, Danielle is booked and busy, and we love that for her. I'm booked and busy,
and still writing the second book because y'all, the podcast family knows this. That I got signed for the second one. I just got literally as I was looking down on my phone here for a second. It was my publisher that was literally just texting me. It was like, "Hey, how are we doing on the fifth? Like, are we still on track for the 50% manuscript submission for later on this week?" And I have to text her back after this and be like, no, there was kind of my weekend holiday that kind of took place in the middle of that, and I'm not done yet. So I'll be having that conversation after the podcast.
You know what? Yeah, you got to do what you got to do, and I hope they're understanding. Are they relatively good with your schedule and everything?
I think with how successful just talking about the pre-order of the Magic Kingdom book has been, they should give me a little bit of leeway is what I'm saying.
They should. They better.
Right? Exactly. Just be like, I'll get it done. I don't know. But also at the same time, when I'm at there's this panic happens, maybe this is just the ADHD, but like when there's so much pressure and panic of like a timeline and time crunch, I am the most creative and I will be the most productive.
Yeah.
So I really need this, and people yelling at me and like my publisher yelling at me to be like, hey, 50% any script, where's this at? So that way I can be like, panic, and then I'll get it done in like 48 hours.
Right. Well, you are, again, booked and busy, and I'm very, very happy for you, but I hope that you get some relaxation. Hopefully the next couple weeks. Not this week, but next couple weeks.
Maybe.
Man.
How about June? I'll pencil in relaxation for June.
All of May's going to be a mess, but June, yeah.
Yeah. We'll wait until then.
Sounds good.
But we do have some Disney news we should jump into, Megan.
Let's do it.
We interrupt our program to bring you this
Disney news.
Did you see this, Megan?
Yeah, I saw something like this, but I did not see this story in particular. So
now this is making me wonder if this is true. I mean, it has
I don't
artist
know.
concept on it, but it's from our friends that we don't necessarily love quoting.
Oh, I know. So yeah, I mean, I guess we'll say it is from Walt Disney World News today. Tokyo Disney teased the removal of their Jungle Cruise, Tiki Room, and Treehouse. Oh, and Train for a new Adventureland theme, possibly featuring Up and The Incredibles. So it's going to be Pixar related. Now.
Wow.
We don't know if this is true. It's early concept art, but it's looking like that land is geographically where Jungle Cruise, Tiki Room, and the Treehouse lie currently. So, very interesting. It's not confirmed yet, y'all. It makes sense, and maybe there is just there's a need for something new there. I can't speak for Tokyo Disneyland. I haven't been.
Their version of Jungle Cruise is very, very cute because their skippers are. I love watching the videos of their skippers. It is adorable, and
Are they kind of like the Baymax? Like they're very animated and fun, and they get into it.
Very animated.
Okay,
and
cool.
They are the ones running the show. Like they do such a great job. I also could see where, like. I could see where Jungle Cruise, it doesn't fit in with the timeline. It doesn't have the same like aesthetic. And then Enchanted Tiki Room, theirs is already different. It already has Stitch as the main character in it. And it's been that way for quite a few years now. And then Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse, it doesn't have the same connection for them. And
100% agree. Yeah.
Yeah. So I can see where it would make sense to bring in Up and a couple of other really cool things based on the concept art. This looks very colorful. Very, very fun. And they could do some fun immersive stuff like what they've done in some of the other Asia parks.
For sure. I mean, we do have, oh my gosh. Why can I not think of the name? Y'all, this is where
Paradise Falls.
Thank you, Paradise Falls. That's the early brain kicking in for Megan. Paradise Falls, it looks like a coaster for Incredibles is part of the concept art. So, but different from Incredicoaster. So it looks cool. The thing that was tossed out as part of a post yesterday, where I'm like, don't do that. So somebody posted like fans are like asking for Jungle Cruise to be removed at Disneyland, our Jungle Cruise, and I just commented, yeah, fake fans, because no one that I know wants Jungle Cruise to be removed. Excuse you.
I mean, that's a hard one because, like, Jungle, I don't know. I honestly,
it's
after
an
going
OG.
on the Disneyland version, like, yours is the OG, but I really like our version here in Florida
Yours
a little
is
bit
great.
more.
Yours is
Ours
great.
is great, but yours is the OG, and I think would be the hardest one to part with. And there's such a diehard Jungle Cruise community out there in California.
Yeah. I think there would be riots in the street. I don't think they would ever get rid of Jungle Cruise.
No. I mean, maybe some other updates and some new changes to it, like
Sure, put an
fixing a
overlay
couple
on
things.
it. Absolutely, yeah. But don't
bring
you can't,
back
you can't get rid
your
of it.
Jingle Cruise. Like we get
Thank
Jingle
you.
Cruise, and I love Jingle Cruise. Just bring it back to Disneyland. It's not that hard.
We had it one year, and
You're putting a hat
didn't
on a
do
monkey.
it again. You're putting some like ornaments somewhere. You're putting some tinsel, and that's all you need. Some presents in like the Africa scene. Come on, we just something. It's not that hard. Anyway, sorry, I get heated over Jingle
We have
Cruise.
aggressive opinions about this.
We do. But anyways, happy for Tokyo. I think, I mean, the concept art looks beautiful. If it's something that is actually happening, great. Because maybe the audience just, that's what they want over there. And I love that for them.
Right.
So, cool. Again,
Well,
not confirmed
okay.
yet. This is just concept art. Sorry.
This is just concept art. More news to come. We will keep y'all posted. But something else that I'm like, okay, is this true or is this not true? Because I have seen mixed things. So Disney World supposedly has announced news for park visitors in 2026 of an increase in park tickets, where I have seen that the tickets have decreased, or at least for right now this summer, there was a decrease in tickets. Didn't we talk about this in one of the last episodes? That they were doing some kind of ticketing deal here for this summer because of Epic Universe?
Oh, they have discounts on hotels. I'm not sure about tickets. Yeah,
okay.
I don't know. I haven't been paying too close attention to the ticket prices.
Okay. Yeah. And I mean, these aren't huge jumps up in prices. It's like between January, like current ticket prices range for Epcot for $129 to $184. However, between January and October 2026, they are $129 to $194. So it is a $10 difference on select days. But I'm like, so it's not too crazy of a jump.
Yeah.
But I don't know how accurate this information is either.
I know. I'm like,
I don't know. So more news to come to on how accurate some of that data information is.
right. It's kind of like the higher end when the parks get really busy, the busy season, you know,
Right.
it looks like they might put $10 on top of it, but we'll see. Not quite sure yet.
Is the
but
$10 more for spring break peak season? And,
Exactly.
like that's why. Like that's not anything that we're surprised by at all.
Right. They are, for the most part, the lower end is staying the same, is
Right.
what I can tell. Yeah. Okay.
But on the other coast, y'all
We
are
have-
getting
we-
a ticket
Yeah.
offer for Disneyland 70th.
We do have a ticket offer, yes. We have the 4-day ticket. That has been out for quite a few weeks now. We do have the $100 per day with the special 4-day ticket offer. Tickets can be used on non-consecutive days. So, yes, that does exist. And I know that Costco also has a ticket deal going on, I think also starting around the same time on May 16th. So, yeah, this is the new ticket deal for the 70th anniversary. They're valid for May 16th through August 14th. So basically the whole 70th anniversary up until right before Halloween. And yeah, this is for everybody. This is not for Southern California residents. This is for everyone who is coming for the summer. Kind of nice. It does give you a discount on your park days at Disneyland. So that's nice.
Well, and even our friends Cole and Kaylee, they were looking at coming out there for the very beginning of the 70th anniversary.
Yeah.
And because originally tickets for that day sold out, like nobody could get in or get a reservation for the 70th anniversary.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they dropped here recently of like, oh, hey, there's a couple of tickets available or open. And I want to say they might have grabbed them.
Okay, good. Yeah.
So you might see Cole and Kaylee out there again.
They want people there, y'all.
Yeah, they do.
Absolutely. Yeah. They want people to be there for the 70th, and they just want all of the hype, celebration, what have you. So, yes, the ticket offer is a pretty good one, for sure, for the summer.
Aww. Well, in other news, also for park related, and this one kind of ties into Disneyland because that's what's posted there on the side of the plane, is that Alaska Airlines has debuted their Tiana's Bayou Adventure plane wrap.
Yeah,
And
it's really pretty.
It is very colorful. I mean, like you cannot miss Tiana as she's zooming off there into the sky. Like she looks gorgeous.
She does, yes. I love the color. It looks really, really good. That wrap is it's nicely done.
Very
for that
nicely
plane.
done. And it is a very intricate design. Oh, on top of the wing where you can't see it there on the like from the ground level in the first photo, there is Louis the alligator is hidden up there. He is hidden on right there where the wing is in the picture.
Oh yeah, So cute.
But it is very, very cute. So the
Yep.
celebration for this begins May 16th, of course, for the 70th anniversary. And that's why it's like tying in the 70th anniversary, but also tying in the story of Tiana and the Bayou Adventure. So very, very cute. I'm actually very surprised that this did not show up earlier.
I know, me too, because Tiana's, open last year for us.
Right.
Or, for both of us, yeah.
And when Alaska Airlines and some of the other companies have done wraps like this, usually it is like the month before the attraction or the movie releases of some sort. And then it stays through that initial release and then it goes away after like 3 or 4 months. So
Right.
I think that's very interesting that it's coming out like now.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Okay.
But it's very pretty. Well done.
Yes.
And then our last piece of news, Disney has launched its first ever Disney Week of Wishes. So, of course, we know that Disney and Make-A-Wish have been partners for many years, and they have brought children with critical illnesses to the Disney parks and doing Disney experiences from around the world. So in honor of its 45th year working with Make-A-Wish, Disney now has its first ever Disney's Week of Wishes, which bring together the full power of the Walt Disney Company to grant as many wishes to kids as possible. So this is more kids will see their wishes come true, including a wish granting moment on American Idol, a princess themed ball for nearly 50 families at Walt Disney World.
That's happening today as we're
It's
recording
happening
this.
today. So once this episode airs, it'll already happen, which is so cool. I'm excited to see the recap of that. And then one girl wants to meet a star from the MCU. So it's a lot of wishes are being granted this week, and it's very, very special. We know that this relationship or this partnership has been special from the beginning. So this is a really cool thing that they're doing for the 45th year.
I love that so much. Like I can give talk about a little bit of the themed ball that's happening right now here at Walt Disney World. It's happening over at Contemporary Resort. All these 50 princesses and their families and their siblings are all here right now. And last night they had a pajama firework party. And so they all had their little themed pajamas on, and they were outside of Contemporary in the little courtyard area, and they were watching the fireworks from over at Magic Kingdom. And supposedly some other Disney friends showed up in their pajamas. So I think we had Mickey and Minnie or even Goofy show up in their pajamas to come join everybody. And then today is the official ball where Disney has collected their wishes, found out their favorite princesses, and all this information about these little ones. And they are getting gifted dresses. They are getting crowns and all this other stuff. And they are going to have so many amazing moments with the Disney princesses. And the princesses have been given the princesses' names in advance and know all about these little ones that are coming in. So it is going to be a very one-on-one and very personalized experience, and something very, very magical for these little ones. And it's so exciting. I know so many cast members are a part of it, and they are so excited for it, but they're also like, it's gonna be great, but I'm also gonna be like really emotional at the end of it. I'm like, it's fine. You just go into the back, have a good cry, come back out, do it all over again, and then go lock yourself in a room for 24 hours afterwards. It'll be fine.
Right. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's such a magical thing for the kids. It sounds absolutely wonderful. Again, I can't wait to see like the recap and stuff of it. It looks amazing. All right. Well, Danielle, I think it's that time for us to get into our countdown.
Speaking of character costumes, the little princesses getting costumes gifted by Disney, I think we should count down our costumes.
Let's do it. Disney character costumes. All right, let me pull up my list here. Hang on one second. Okay.
So again, y'all, in this list, we are going to be counting down our 10 through 6, and then you'll have to come back next week to be able to hear our top 5 character costumes. And I'm going to try to make sure I describe this as best as possible. No promises, though. No promises.
We're going to do our absolute best, yes, to make sure that...
Okay, this is the other question, though.
Yeah.
Does this also include... I haven't placed a couple of these, because are we talking dancer costumes from, like, parades?
Oh, I think you absolutely can, yes.
Because there's some dancer costumes I think are so iconic that I like them more than even what Minnie Mouse wears in that parade sequence or something like that.
Absolutely, yes, for sure. If you want to include the dancers' costumes, 100%, yes.
Oh no, this might change. Or does that move to a bonus episode?
Oh
no. Well, Megan, if you have your list ready, I say you start because I'm second guessing what my 10's going to be right now.
For sure, I
have to stop doing this. I've been second guessing a lot of my list here recently.
I got you. Well, my number 10, I think a lot of people are going to be surprised by this because I don't particularly love this parade. But ever since we saw her and ever since I can remember, I have loved Snow White's dress in the Main Street Electrical Parade. This is a dress where I think everything lights up, it glows on her. But the way the lights are placed in the yellow and the blue on her dress are so perfect. And I just love, because she is walking with the dwarves on this parade. Yes. And I just think the dress looks so stunning, all lit up and beautiful. So I just love it. And ever since my mom was the one who kind of pointed it out. She's like, oh my God, Snow White's dress is amazing. And I don't even particularly like Snow White's dress. It's not my favorite dress. But in the Electrical Parade, it's just stunning. It's literally perfect. So I had to put her in my top 10 just because it's one of the ones that I remember so vividly as a kid from when I first saw her.
Oh, that's a good one.
So yeah, there's my number 10. How about you, Danielle?
I'm going to just put it at number 10. I was like, okay, do I push this back into the bonus episode or do I push this to number 10? This is going to be a costume that's been added in semi-recently here over the years. Usually you only see them during Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, but it is the chicken dancer costumes.
Oh my God.
They're so cute. So they made an appearance during the Easter parade because Claire Cluck and her barn show up in the Easter parade, and they are just going ham. But then all these dancers in the very front, they are wearing these like yellow feathered chicken costumes, and they have on these blue and white aprons. And I just think they are the most adorable things ever.
Amazing.
And hold on, I'm finding the photo for you right now because I know, again, I was so afraid that this was going to be so niche. They, like, I don't know, they have little beaks and everything on top of their heads. Do you see this, Megan?
Let me see. Hang on. Oh my gosh, yes.
Right? And they have, like, these oversized wings, and they're wearing yellow tights. I don't know what it is about this costume, but seeing them dance and like dance around, I'm like, you are the cutest things ever.
So literally so cute. Oh
gosh. So they I was like, oh, do I mention them? Because that's why I asked about the dancers, because there's a lot of dancer costumes I really, really love, more so than some of the other characters. So that's sitting there at number 10.
I love it.
Is anybody surprised that Danielle picks chicken costumes? Absolutely not.
The most on brand. I'm such a fan.
Thank you.
Oh, that's fantastic. Amazing. Okay. I want to look a lot of these up too, actually, that I have on my list. But number 10, we're starting off strong, y'all. Okay. Number 9. I feel like I'm being boring when I say this. But it's gonna be yeah, okay. It's gonna be Belle's yellow dress in literally anything she does. So like meet and greets, parades, shows.
The new updated version?
Yes,
or the
updated
OG
version.
one from the early 2000s?
The new version.
Okay.
I just it's so stunning. I think it's the most iconic dress. If I had my pick of the most beautiful princess dresses, hers is number 1 always. And I just love seeing her in it. It's always such like a special occasion when she's wearing her yellow dress at like meet and greets and stuff. So I have to go with Belle's. She had to be in my top 10. So there it is. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is a classic.
It's such a classic. It's so good. She's so pretty. Yeah.
Okay. Well, mine is going to be a Christmas specific dress. And like, I love seeing this character in this outfit, and we only get to really see it in Epcot, but it is also Belle. But it's her in her Christmas red outfit.
The red, yes.
The red dress.
Also so stunning. She gets the best dresses, I swear. Like, for everything. I even love her blue dress.
It's the poof. It's the proper like poof amount. It looks so elegant on Belle.
Oh my gosh, it's a beautiful red. Yeah,
beautiful like red crushed velvet kind of look, and I love it. So whenever I see Belle in it, which is not a lot because it's very, very rare when she is in that dress, and usually we only see her in it in Epcot for a very limited amount of time during the holiday season, and then maybe. Did we ever see her in it in Magic Kingdom?
Just do they not do the Christmas as long as there's Christmas for Jollywood? Is that a thing? Why
yes, that's where we see her also.
Okay,
that's
okay. When she's on stage, yeah. Okay.
Yes, and that's where I think having a performer that can sing as long as there's Christmas with her wearing the red dress. That is what is so iconic. And you're like, I literally am in the movie. This is beautiful.
As our that was both of our favorite Christmas Disney songs, which I love.
Yes.
Oh yay! We had Belle in her both Belle outfits.
I love that they both
That's
collided
great.
on number 9. Like out of all the numbers, like number 9, just different genres of Belle.
Yes, but it is Belle. I also love that red dress so much. I haven't seen it. I have not seen it in person. I'm realizing, but hopefully I'll make it to Jollywood this year.
Is it not in your Christmas time parade?
Is she in her red? I don't think so.
Or it's not the red dress.
No. I mean, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. If in the chat, or maybe I
have to go back and look at my videos when I saw it.
Oh man. I don't think she is.
Was Belle and Beast cut out of it to replace her with Tiana and Naveen here the past 2 years?
Right. We might have had them at one point, and she might have been in her red dress, but my memory is really failing me on that one.
I don't know.
People are probably screaming
all
like,
the
yes,
princesses
she is.
in that sequence are gorgeous.
They're beautiful, yes. Love A Christmas Fantasy. Maybe I should sit down and watch it next year or this year.
You were moving around too much last year. You didn't have time to be able to see any of the parade stuff.
I'm always walking by it at any given moment.
Right.
All right, number 8. Oh, yes. Okay, it's going to be because it's all kind of together in one thing. Mandalorian and Grogu.
Oh.
Because I think it's such a cool, I think it's Beskar is his medal that he wears. Yeah. And I think it looks really good. It's almost like pretty like movie quality. And then the fact that he also has Grogu on his person and, you know, he coos, he interacts. I think this was such a good addition to Galaxy's Edge. And it just overall looks really, really good when you see him in person. So that is my one Star Wars fit that I put in my list because I'm a big Mandalorian fan. And I like the whole aesthetic. It looks great.
That one is pretty good.
And it's literally like it's the little, you know, puppet / robot of Grogu. So
Okay. Yeah. I see what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, how about you?
I'm gonna put do I want to move a dancer in here also? Okay, this is an extinct costume. I'm going to go ahead and place this up here in my top 10. But this is going to be Festival of Fantasy Parade. And I think many of you know where I'm going with this, but it is the dancer costumes for the Balloon Girls.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they were amazing. Y'all, if you don't know what the Balloon Girls are for Festival of Fantasy, that's because they were removed post-COVID, so they never returned back. They still have not returned back here 5 years later, but this was a opening Festival of Fantasy. When the parade first opened, they had so many dancing units in this. And I know they might have a technical term, like an actual name in the parade segment, but nobody called them that. They were just called the Balloon Girls.
Right.
Because they literally looked like a combination of cotton candy, and they had these beautiful rainbow colors.
Oh, yes. And
little balloons and this giant bow number with these balloons in it. They were so sassy and so fun. And I miss them so dearly, and I want them back. If you bring back any dancing segments or any other dance performers, I just want Balloon Girlies back. Swan Court, I could name all of them, but the Balloon Girls, I just was always so intrigued by their costumes.
That's a good costume.
Thank you.
Gosh, a lot of the dancers' costumes are so good. I'm glad that you're including them because they are so creative, so clever, and fun. So yeah, I'm glad that you have those in there. Nice. Okay. Well, let's see. We are on number. What we got?
Are we on number 7 already?
7. Number 7. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this is. I'm so happy with my top 5. I feel like I'm boring with my.
No, you're not.
6 or 10. I try. Okay.
This is just showing like when we think character costumes, where does our mind go to? Like, and obviously we just. Do you go classics? Do you go like obscure holidays? I'm going towards the character, not even characters. I'm going towards performers. So that's what I think of first. But that's just showing our different mindset. That's all it is.
That's true. We did say it was going to be a little more subjective. Okay.
It was.
All right. My number 7, and he's one of my favorites to meet and see. It's Sorcerer Mickey.
Classic.
When you're able to see him up close, because he's in Fantastic with his Sorcerer Mickey outfit and everything, but you're able to meet him up close, either in Hollywood Studios or when he's Sorcerer Mickey at his house in Toontown. It's always a special time, a special occasion, and I think his little red robe is so cute, and he's wearing the hat. I just think it's a great outfit. It's very iconic, you know what I mean? Like, it's the guy in his, in his sorcerer form. So and it's a one that I associate with my childhood because, my mom always loved Sorcerer Mickey. Therefore, I always loved Sorcerer Mickey. So, and being able to meet him was always very special. So yeah, that's why he's at 7.
It is really cute to see like Sorcerer Mickey here at Hollywood Studios. That's the only way to be able to see him in that form. And it is, I don't know, because it's like, it is the mouse, like the awesome, like I love seeing him in classic black and white and the red pants. Like, don't get me wrong, that's awesome. But to see him in the Sorcerer Mickey outfit, you're just like, oh, Mickey Mouse is like pretty cool,
right? There's something about it. It's like, oh dang, like the outfit is just so iconic, and it's It's Fantasia, it's Phantasmic, it's it's just really, really, really cool, and yeah, very special. So
I think that's a good choice.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, good.
All right. How about your 7?
Well, my number 7 is going to be, so this is going to be, of course, Clarabelle, because Clarabelle has some of the most iconic outfits.
Slay.
But this is going to be, okay, I will preface this is that this outfit did not return last year for the Boo to You parade here at Walt Disney World. And she was replaced by Goofy. Clarabelle was removed from this segment. When I tell you, it took everything in me not to riot in the middle of Magic Kingdom and Frontierland when I realized.
Too. Yeah.
And so Disney Entertainment, if you're listening, I demand that she come back in her fabulous outfit, in her cowgirl green outfit. The ruffles, the white boots, the little hat, and her just like go. So she's the one standing in front of the silo afloat, and this is they have the cowgirl and cowboys segment, and they're square dancing as they go down the line, and they look so cute and so amazing. And Clarabelle was the one kind of leading the barn dance. And she has this iconic, like, it's like a green shamrocky floral design. It has layers and ruffles in the skirt. She has this white with like green trim cowboy hat on, and then these bright white boots. And I was like, I want that outfit for myself. I want that so bad. And I was even going to make the outfit and like try to find somebody to commission it for me. And but I'm glad I did it, because then I walk into Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party being like, where's Clarabelle? And then her not being in the outfit, I'd be like, I don't know what to do. So I just bring that outfit back. It was so iconic.
I don't know if I've ever seen this outfit, but
I will pull that up real quick.
Okay,
hold on.
I was gonna say, whatever Clarabelle wears, she just rocks every time. She is the style queen of the parades and all the after hours events. We love her so much.
Boo to You parade. There it is. Oh, and somebody actually dressed up as her on TikTok.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Hold on, I'm gonna here it is. Oh no, enhance. She eats.
Yes, Queen. Oh, I love it. That's amazing.
Boots with the little green. Oh, I want it so bad. I want that outfit so bad for myself. But yes, so if you look it up, oh, who is this? Somebody on TikTok has actually made the outfit, and she is wearing it.
Oh my gosh!
Like with the
That's a
big bell
great
and the
outfit.
ears.
Wow. Gretchen Sews over on TikTok. She's a cosplayer, and she did this a year or so ago, and I'm obsessed. Hold on, I'm saved. I have it saved. It's already been saved because I liked it so much earlier. Oh, such a good costume. Amazing. Well, I mean, they better bring her back. I'm sorry, Clarabelle deserves to be in the parade. Okay,
bring back my diva of dairy, and oh my goodness,
please.
I just want more representation of her in Disney World.
Yes. I am in full support of this. We have quite a bit of representation for her in Disneyland, but give her the spotlight she deserves in Disney World. Mm-hmm. Amazing. Love that choice. That's a good one. Okay.
How about you, Megan? Cute. What's number 6 for you?
Number 6. Oh, this is our last one. Well, thank you all so much for listening to this episode. We hope you like our first picks of this countdown for Disney character costumes. We got 1 through 5 coming at you next week. So thanks for sticking around. But my number 6, we are sticking with the Halloween theme. And it's Chip and Dale's Halloween fits from Disneyland. And I think I am referring to 2023 with it's a blue ghosty look that they had going on. And I, for some reason, really, really like the colors of this year. And here, I'm going to pull up a photo. I actually do have.
Because weren't they wearing like the spider webs or something like that on their arms? And they had like little top hats on.
It was the top hats. That's what got me. It was the flipping top hats. Like, they were so cute.
I love those chipmunks. Oh my goodness, yes, they looked like little ghosties.
And it's I know you can see little jack-o'-lanterns underneath the little ghosty portion, and then there is candy corn on their top hats. Like, come on.
I love Chip and Dale so much. I saw them on Dapper Day, and
did you?
They were out there in the little gardens behind Ye Olde Christmas shop in Liberty Square, and I ran over there, and I was like, I know you're not Dapper. I love meeting the chipmunks so much.
They're so fun to meet. They're so fun to meet all the time. Well, of course, I'm fresh off of meeting them yesterday at Goofy's Kitchen as well. So, and they were hilarious, both of them. So fun, and yeah, and I had to include them in this list because I do really like their Halloween costumes every year. But I think this was 2023 in particular. So, yeah, they're so stinking cute, and that was the year I chose because it sticks out so vividly in my mind, and I love the top hats with the candy corn.
Chipmunks and top hats. I think that's really what I love.
Adorable.
All right.
Last one for you, number 6.
Number 6 for me is going to be another dancer sequence, not a specific character costume, but basically the entire cast of the trolley car dance show here at Walt Disney World, and how they would come out and they're wearing their late 1800s, early 1900s little outfits, and they did change seasonally some of the colors and everything, but I got to see them again during spring. They were the ones leading the Easter parade. We have not also seen the trolley show return post-COVID, so it was nice to see these characters out in their outfits, and I was like, oh my gosh, I loved this show so much, and just they were adorable, and they were such great, amazing dancers, and I still think about their outfits to this day.
That's so cute. I feel like, do we have a similar show at DCA? Was that ours too, or was it
you guys had the trolley show, like yours was more like 1930s 1940s aesthetic, where our trolley show, let me see if I can pull a picture up real quick. Magic Kingdom trolley show. This was they were just so cute. They changed seasonally also. They had spring outfits, they had fall and Christmas. They even had a 4th of July set where there was a lot of like red, whites, and blues. But I'm seeing if I can show you the photo. But these are the colors that they were wearing during Easter. I don't know if the camera will focus.
Oh, yes. Okay. No, this is definitely different from ours. I see. I didn't get to see that show when I was over there.
So good.
Yeah.
So good. And I still miss them to this day. And they had beautiful dance sets. And it just really brought life to Main Street. Because they were like Main Street. They were like citizens of Main Street is really what they were. But they were the dancing sequence of them. And I loved them so much.
Bring them back. Bring them back. That's a good one. I love the outfits too. Those are really, really fun. Good choices.
Yes, well, it's giving
like
very Hello Dolly, and that's
Hello
very
Dolly.
much what they were inspired by. And I love Hello Dolly, and that's why I was like, you know what? Yes.
That's fantastic. Oh, yay! Well, there it is, y'all. Our first 6 through 10 Disney character costumes. Again, 1 through 5 coming next week. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode. This is our 4th to last, so for season 5, kind of crazy. So thanks for being here. We really appreciate it. But until we see you next time, have a very magical day.
And night, sleep tight, dream of churros tonight.
And they would also play Put On Your Sunday Clothes, and it was beautiful.
Put on your Sunday clothes.
There.
That's literally Hello Dolly from,
Literally.
and that was in Wall-E. Yeah.
It was.
To have your name at the end of our new episodes and to receive a bunch of magical perks, please check out our Patreon via the link in the episode notes.
Or visit patreon.com/Disney Countdown Show. We'll see you there.